from Michelangelo. Faith in oneself is the best and safest course. And our ability to create bioenergetic wellness out of trauma and lived experience is a testament to the resiliency of our spirit and our desire to live a loving and fulfilling life. And so I would like to welcome Michelle, who has taught me many, many, many things over the years. I first met her in 2012 in a Tai Chi class, where she was teaching bioenergetic wellness strategies. And she is a great resource as a Touch for Health instructor, a therapeutic touch registered practitioner. She's skilled in neuroflex integration, dance, Tai Chi, and she's also now a wonderful tea artist. I'd like to welcome Colin MacLeod from across the water, who's a performing artist on fiddle, also an accountant, an intuitive musical artist, and an online educator. And myself, I'm a practicing counselor, certified as a social worker. I'm also an artist, and you'll see my art on all the pieces that we share today. I'm a photographer, a poet, an author, and I'm also a dabbling herbalist.
And we wanted to just share with our objectives today, we're going to be applying the BioEnergetic Wellness Formula, which is a result that came out of my dissertation work when I discovered that muscle monitoring was not the key piece for the work that we do, but several key pieces put together. And when we put them in process, we can have a much bigger shift for people and much longer lasting. We're also bringing in color and art and providing a way for people to have an intentional release. We're going to add music and movement to create forward momentum. So as we're talking about unwinding trauma and moving us into building resiliency, a lot of times we're stuck in the here and now and we can't seem to quite get forward. So we're going to use music and movement to make that happen today. We're going to check into our posture awareness and start to realize where our stress indicators are and how they've been sending us messages and whether we've been listening or not.
As we said, our assumptions are trauma needs the road forward to release, staying in time and space, or getting pulled back, and self-empowerment for the inner child resolves feeling powerless. So this is about moving from a place of the experience of trauma to post-traumatic growth. And if you look at this photo I created, I often think of orbs of light as guides, and I shared them in the last workshop. After my son's father died about 10 to 12 years ago, I had a dream. And in that dream, I went to this painter's house and I said to the painter, I have something to sell you. And he said, I don't want to buy anything, but why don't you come and see the paintings I'm doing today? So I went to this path in the woods. And in this path in the woods, there were two canvases. And the painter showed me the first canvas, and it was this basket of beautiful teal eggs or orbs, like round, like in this photo. And I said, what is that? And he said, that is the basket of hope. And then there was another canvas, and that canvas was a similar basket, but there were orbs of many different colors: yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange. And I said, what is that? And he said, that's the basket of everything. He said, which basket do you choose? And I said, I choose the basket of everything. And the dream ended. And I say that to you because I think we often talk about having hope from trauma. But trauma, as challenging and difficult as it is, brings many forms of medicine and many gifts. And today I just invite you to be open to the basket of everything.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to lead you from the note of C all the way up to the note of A. We're going to do some exercises, and Colin is going to join us by playing some intuitive music for us that's just for us today. And we're also going to bring in different tea blends that come along with us. And so I'll mention what they are. I've made each one today. I have 6 teacups sitting here, but just being able to connect in with the herbs from them, and Tanya will share more about them. Do you want to start with the intentions for this one, Tanya?
So the photo, when I look at this, personally, I see angel wings, but you may see something different. And this, the note of C, the herb that comes forward is the herb of ginger, and for strength and power for change. The affirmation, position yourself into the true power of being. Find your roots and let them expand beneath you. Feel the strength, nourishment, circulation, and empowerment of connection.
After that, so you have expand the bellows. Right hand goes higher than the left. Right hand is going to come down to the belly, and then you're just going to fall forward into your feet. Put your right hand to the floor. The left hand is going to go to the floor, and you're going to turn the light bulb at the top, and you're going to reach back for a pizza. Put the pizza in your hand and bring it forward. It's going to come out. Right, expand. Right hand. I'll just repeat. Once more.
I noted that it was when we got to this card, the stinging nettle, the note of F, when the words really started to mean more than the first few cards. Like that's when I really connected to what the words were saying. And Colin, your fiddling was divine. But I noticed when we did the FA connector, it sounds like you were playing 2 fiddles. Whatever you were doing there, it sounded like you had accompaniment. So I don't know where that was coming from. And Michelle, the exercises that you, the foot sensors and all the other things are just perfect for the whole process. Like when we did this first part with the hands paddling, all of a sudden I had a big sigh. It was just like, okay. So that every exercise that you brought forward was just perfect. The weight stroke I always love, as you know, and it really, really is my breath move. It's this that brings my breath into perfect alignment. And the ruler, that really worked as well. I was writing down stuff here. I'm trying to read it now. Tanya, your pictures are amazing, but your words that accompany them and the way you express yourself brings.
I can't take credit for the words. Those were Michelle.
I know, but still, the way you express yourself, it just brings tears to my eyes. Thank you. Especially your story about the 2 baskets. I've heard
And
it.
we have harmony coasters. So Ruth, thank you for holding them up. So the coasters are what the art was represented on the different slides. And then they do all have the intentions on the back, plus the herbs. And then there's the 6 teas that are part of what they're called the Harmony Blends. So those are the pieces that are available. And if tea is of importance to people, that's at the Cape Breton, capebretontea.ca. And this is just the resources, and that's in case anybody that becomes important for people, they'll know some of the places, they'll be able to find some of the information, or always they can reach out to any of us depending on what it is they're looking for.